We've been able to reduce our overall food cost by lowering theoretical and the difference in uncontrolled stock by about 8%. So this is a significant cost reduction. Rens Bekkers, founder of Bright Kitchen, started Bright Kitchen about 3 years ago. What we're in essence is a dark kitchen business model with a plant-based focus. So currently we run and operate 7 plant-based virtual brands, and we operate them from currently 3 kitchens in the Netherlands, 2 in Amsterdam and 1 in Eindhoven. We're mainly known from our brand Vegan Burger Brothers. It has been the most sold vegetarian dish on Deliveroo in 2019 and 2020 in the Netherlands. And yeah, we were just trying to make the world a little bit better by convincing people to eat less meat, not by sacrificing on taste, but by taking a product which is as good as meat, but better for the planet. So we're a bit of a tech-minded company. Obviously, we're very operational. We try to do 2 things, so create brands and have a very efficient operation. At the time, we were looking for a kind of broad tool that could help us on all sorts of spectrums in the operation, so simplifying. But the main reason, as you ask, for going to a kitchen management software tool is trying to close the gap between the food cost on the P&L and the theoretical food cost. And Epicbase was for us the best tool that could help with that, because in Epicbase it's connected to our suppliers as well as to our POS system. And by that combination we can identify uncontrolled stock. I'm more of an entrepreneur with a tech background, less from food background, so this gives me a lot more control on data and knowing what happens, and less uncertainty in the business model. And it gives me a feeling of control in terms of food cost, also HACCP, and that puts the business more in control, and that, yeah, for me makes life easier as an entrepreneur. Why we chose Epicbase, we've made a comparison tool. We specified what our needs were. We compared it with other tools, and a couple of things were standing out in Epicbase in terms of a connection with suppliers and connection with the POS system that we're using. So these were maybe more the thresholds of what was required for us, and there were limited tools which linked with all these products. But on top of that, I think Apicbase is a SaaS tooling, meaning that we can expect constant development and constant improvement. And that really fits with our business. We constantly want to change and adapt. We're not scared of trying things and then measuring after and learning from that. And with going for a SaaS tooling rather than owning or building something yourself, you can expect constant improvement and change, and that helped us. We use it for ordering. Simple, we log our waste in there, and as well we do our stock counts, so that helps us to get a good grip on our inventory. And with those 3 combined, we can identify ingredients where we purchase much more of than we actually should be selling. So our gap between theoretical and P&L food cost was about 5%, and I think we're now operating about 2% difference. So big improvement, but we've been able to reduce our overall food cost by lowering theoretical and the difference in uncontrolled stock by about 8%. So this is a significant cost reduction. We found out by doing this that most of our uncontrolled stock was from 20% of the ingredients. Before Epicbase, we didn't really know where to look. You can try and improve everything, but you'll never know if you have actually improved something if you can't measure it. So this is how we've used it. What has been the impact of using Apicbase on Bright Kitchen as a whole? As said, food cost reduction, we know that, as well as simplifying operations. So it helped us to simplify procedures, knowing that things happened, simplifying in terms of ordering, better understanding of our theoretical food cost, better understanding of our P&L food cost, and as well it helps us improve our menu engineering. What I like the most in Epicbase and why, I think there's multiple user levels that we have in Epicbase. Leroy, which is our menu developer and recipe developer, and he will like that he can create recipes pretty quickly. We'll have a pretty good understanding of what the food cost is and the potential selling price. The kitchen staff will like the centralized ordering very much. as well as the tasks. Maybe they don't like all the tasks in there, but I'm sure they like having a simple to-do list basically in the kitchen. What I like of it is having more control on our activities and on our mainly food cost. The top 3 benefits of using Epicbase: clear insight in theoretical food cost, by having connection to or direct connections with suppliers, so knowing about price changes in that way and therefore knowing exactly what your theoretical food costs are. Insight in what ingredients you've bought in relation to what you've sold, meaning you're able to close the gap between bought and sold, reducing your food cost. And I think the menu engineering tool that helps us. Maybe if I can call it 3B is centralized ordering. How I would describe Epicbase to someone like me in a different company. I think Epicbase is a tool that gives you control over your food cost. And it provides everything from buying to selling to menu engineering, which in the end is a way to control your food cost, can be a way to control your food cost. And I think Apicbase is a tool that helps you improve on one of your most important financial KPIs.